PWInsider.com reporting that Impact, who are teasing a big name at their Chicago tapings this weekend, it looks to be the former Naomi, Trinity Fatu, that will be coming into Impact. And this is not scheduled to be a one-off, but rather starting with the company. Their shows are Friday and Saturday at Cicero Stadium. And I would state that just as I think the Knockouts division is one of the more developed women's divisions of any company at this point. It's not the largest platform, but I think creatively this is something that will be of great value to Impact. That was probably an underdog when you were looking at places that you would have expected Naomi to land.
Agreed. Yeah, she immediately comes in to Impact as maybe the biggest name within the women's division. Maybe, I mean, can you make an argument that she'd be the biggest name in the company at this point? Maybe you can argue it. I'm not really sure, but yeah, like it's really big for them. I didn't necessarily know if they would be a player. Honestly, I would have expected her back in the WWE. Mm-hmm. Now, what does this tell you? Does it tell you that AEW was not interested? Did she maybe, send feelers to New Japan and Stardom? Can we believe reports that say that maybe they weren't interested in her? And what else? What else?
There's also like financial limitations when you're talking about, a Stardom, for instance, of bringing somebody over for a big show here or there as well. And Impact is sort of in that spot that I don't know if it's going to be most people's first choice if they have the options that exist. But you do get examples like a Frankie Kazarian who just didn't felt he was being utilized enough at AEW, and has moved on to Impact. So, I mean, it's to me, it's a really good pickup for Impact. I don't know if any one addition to Impact is going to be a game changer for them, but you also have to, I think, be somewhat realistic in what a game-changing move means. I would say it's probably a good sign that the name has come out days in advance when you're teasing a major name in Chicago. And
how many people would have expected it?
Well, it's like, I don't know why you would necessarily be teasing that. And I mean, what are you leading your fans in a direction of?
Who else is from Chicago?
Maybe the guy wants to make amends with people in Impact too. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, very possible. Yeah. I think it's a big test for her in that, she's been good in WWE, but I don't know if she's ever escalated to that level of, like one of the 4 horsewomen or like an Asuka or a Bianca Belair, where we can look at her body of work and say, wow, this was like an incredible Naomi match or an incredible Trinity Fatu match. I think she has that chance at Impact Wrestling with the roster that they have. So let's see if she can gain some buzz. I think it's that much harder to gain buzz, unfortunately, when you're a part of the Impact roster, because you're, like in a special cases are people, maybe breaking through. So let's see if she can do that.
How big is that ramp going to be at an Impact taping for her to slide down on her knees, do that entrance?
I don't know. You tell me. You were at Rebel recently.
I don't know how much room there was there.
Okay. Yeah, can she get her entrance? Like how much will they, or will she do something completely new?
I would imagine they could take certain aspects of it, but yeah, it's definitely, like, she's certainly not coming in as Naomi. I would imagine she's just going to go as Trinity, which, I mean, it's a pretty seamless transition for her to make. Thursday, Wei and I, we're going to do the only thing we know how to do, talk. It is coming up this Thursday. We're going to cover life, AI, Twitter, Elon, health, smoothies. We're coming at you hard.
Smoothies, especially.
Yeah, this is going to be a smoothie listen, okay? Thursday for Cafe members. All that and more. Plus, we will be live Friday night at 10 Eastern after the draft. So 10 Eastern. Rampage is on at 5:30 on Friday. So TBD if we will have time to watch Rampage, but we will definitely have a thorough SmackDown review and night 1 of the draft.